Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Welcome to Paz of the Mind. I'm Chris, aka the Mole. Joining me is James Phoenix,
Hello.
and we're here out to basically review a little special trilogy thing that I picked up the other day. Over in the UK, this is exclusive to Tesco's, which is a
Okay.
supermarket, if people wonder. I don't know if it's available in the US. I know Tesco's is. I mean, I don't know if the box set is or where, but it is Jurassic Park. And what sets us apart is this box set literally came out a while ago, but because I got it last Christmas or the Christmas before from my brother for his birthday. No, last Christmas for my brother, not because he's Jesus, for Christmas. It would have been for Christmas. But yeah, and basically I got him that. The only difference between his and mine is his is like a normal traditional box set, but it actually had a sleeve missing, like your Power Ranger helmet. So you could take the disc out of Jurassic World when the film came out and insert it into the sleeve.
Nice.
Mine, however, is this. Now this
Ooh.
is the one we're reviewing. It's the same, but the reason I say it's the same is if you've got that trilogy, it's not worth upgrading too much. But this is the Ultimate Trilogy, Jurassic Park. In this, you get. I'm just got to fold it all out. You get the 3 movies twice. Technically 3 times, but twice in the box set.
Mm-hmm.
You get them on DVD
Mm-hmm.
and you get them on Blu-ray. I say 3 times because you do get them digital. They're on my phone, so I can stream them onto Comcast or something like that in the future. FYI, wish Amazon Prime had a Flickster app. That's neither here nor there. But Amazon Fire Stick totally needs one. But yes, and what this is, you get all those films, you get all the special features, and there is a lot in there. I'm not going to cover all the special features, but as you can see, this is designed to look like a old vinyl record. What sets this one apart, as well as all that, you get these. I'm just taking out because there's a little slip thing in the side. And of course, we're going to start with the man, the myth, the legend, the Goldblum.
Nice.
As you can see, that these are just art cards,
Nice.
and on the back of these, as I'll show you now, boom.
Nice.
Now, there's a lot of people probably wondering about Jurassic Park Trilogy just because Jurassic World is coming out. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I believe the next one is, which we'll be reviewing this month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is Fallen Kingdom's the film. I couldn't
Yep.
remember which one was the film, which was the game, because I know there's a Jurassic World Evolution thing coming out.
Right.
But basically, with the Jurassic Park films, it does go, obviously, Jurassic Park Trilogy, then Jurassic World, the new one. And you'll be able to catch them up and watch them pretty good.
Mm.
Now, each film is basically... not. I was about to say each film is basically just about humans interacting with dinosaurs in this fantasy setting, and it totally works.
Nice.
Like Jurassic Park 1, I would argue, and I'm only using this one as an example because I know James has seen it, but I'm also using an example because he knows I really love that movie. Did you see MMPR, the original?
Yeah.
I argue if you watch that today, I love that film. Every part of that movie is awesome until you get to the Zord fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I argue, unlike a lot of films at the time that did that, where they were trying to try out CGI for the first time, these used animatronics and puppets and stuff to do it. As a result, when you look at it now, it still looks amazing because they look realistic, because they are real, if that makes sense, to a certain degree, if that makes sense. Which, as a result, that makes them stand up the test of time longer. Which is ironic because I think Jurassic World in 5 to 10 years' time might seem more dated because it uses more CGI. But with the films, the first one is definitely the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
First one is mainly science. It comes from a science standpoint. And basically, a load of humans go to this island to explore what's happened when this guy's made a theme park where he's brought dinosaurs back to life. Stuff goes horribly wrong. Dinosaurs escape. The humans try and survive, which is pretty cool. The second movie focuses more on action than the science, but that's because they've already explained the science. Re-explaining the science would be boring. Because I feel like in films, like you can redo the same stunt a couple of times in a few films, and it works. Like if you watch Star Wars, like lightsaber battle, it works. But if every Star Wars told you the exact same explanation about the Sith and the Jedi throughout all 6 of the original movies, you'd be bored. Because that's not how knowledge works, unfortunately. But with that, so what they did with that is they had them, and it's more action based. It's about Jeff Goldblum and his daughter, and I think of his girlfriend basically going to the second island. And when they're there, they're there to try and stop these dinosaur poachers that are there and stuff. And long story short, they end up bringing dinosaurs to our world. It doesn't, our cities, I should say, and it doesn't end well. The third film is Dr. Grant. He's the guy with the hat, in case you're wondering, Jim. He ends up going back to a different island. I think it's a different island. It's either a different island or it's the same island as the first one.
I think it's the same island as the first one, but I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not sure.
But they've made it look so different, I can't tell. And basically, that's not a good one. Jurassic World is good because Jurassic World is the same island as Jurassic Park 1. But we might eventually come back and do Jurassic World. Because I feel like Jurassic World's one of those films where I could say to Jim, rent that from the library. He could watch it because it's a good starting point because you don't need to have seen the originals. It just adds a whole fuck ton loads more if you have. Like there's a scene in Jurassic World where they stumble across the original research center from the first one, and you see the banner hanging down from one of the famous scenes, and you see little references all over the place to the original. You're like, oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
But if you haven't seen the original, it's still a good movie. So it works. It's a good reboot.
That works.
You know what I mean? A soft reboot, but not a full, we're raising everything reboot. But yeah. This in total at Tesco's is 25 quid.
It's a good deal.
That means even if you're just going by per film basis, it's less than £10 a film. If you're going by disc, holy fuck, it's less than £5 a disc. But yeah, and you get the digital backups, and this just looks cool. And they've done other ones of these. They've done a 4 Ragnarok one. I don't want to buy that one. I'll explain why in a sec. But they did an Indiana Jones trilogy. I wouldn't mind that one. And they done Spider-Man Homecoming. I don't really want that one, but I might do in the future, which is cool. The only reason I say I don't want those ones is 4 Ragnarok and Spider-Man are like single disc ones, and they're the same price as like 6 discs for this one. And you're like, no, I don't want that. But at the same time, if you haven't got them, ironically, I don't think I've bought those 2 films yet. I've seen them, I just haven't bought them. I might buy them on this because I really like these. These are just cool as fuck. Really thin. Like I can put it there and you can see both my eyes. But yeah, and they're really thin. They look like vinyl. Great quality, and they're just cool. These are like cool collectibles. I love these.
Nice.
Like on the back, it's just a dinosaur head.
Cool.
An unknown dinosaur. No one knows what that one is.
No.
Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, like I said, you can see when you fold it out, there's pictures on the back. There's the discs there. It's just cool. And yeah, like I said, 25 quid gets you all 3 of the original Jurassic Park films. And you get them in this. It's like I said, exclusive for Tesco. People need to check that out. Look for Big Sleeve. It is available on Tesco's online, but it's worth noting their online Tesco Direct is closing down this month. I think it's this month. I'm just putting that out there in case people look online. You go into the shops to see if they sell them and ask them if they sell them or whatever to see if you can get your hands on them because these are really cool. Unfortunately, the Tesco right next to me doesn't have this.
Mm.
I had to go all the way over to a bigger one, and I didn't go all the way over to get this. I went all the way over to see if they, ironically, had a Jurassic Park T-shirt. Because I was like, because my niece wanted one, and I was like, yeah, I can get another one just before we go to see Jurassic World. So I went, I'll go all the way over there. They have a map because my one has a clothing department like the size of a small room. This has a clothing department the size of that shop that's next to me at Tesco's. So yeah, I'm gonna go there because they got a lot more options.
Sounds like it.
And they had like a big DVD one, and they got this. So yeah, this is cool. People need to check this out. £25, like I said, and I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. Even though one of the films is bad, that doesn't matter. It's still worth having the trilogy. It's like some of the Star Trek movies are bad. You'd still want the box set.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and it's good. You got the collector's art. A cool way of having them. Like this is just cool. When people see this, like, oh, you got it's a Jurassic Park vinyl. No, when you open up, you're like, it's the Blu-rays, and it's just cool. You know what I mean? It's a nice little bit of kit. But yeah, that's how I would rate it. What do you think based on what you've heard or seen of that?
It's actually a really cool set for £25. That's a really good price.
Yep.
You get all the different discs, the digital, the art cards. That's a really good set, and it looks really cool. It's a big thing. You can display it. It's really cool.
Do you have the big ones near you, or just out of curiosity, in case you've seen them in any shops?
I have it off the top of my head, but I've never really looked, so it's possible they were there and I just didn't notice.
That's fair. I will say there was one problem I had with these.
Okay.
But that's not a case of against this. It's against the shop. They had this here. Next to it, an actual vinyl of the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack. An actual vinyl. Then somewhere all the way near the top, we had Indiana Jones, Thor, an actual vinyl, Spider-Man somewhere. Why the fuck are the vinyls and these mixed together? Yes, they look like vinyls. Don't mix them together. Because people aren't going to know which one's which when they go to buy them. Because while this is cool, if you saw this next to a load of records, you're going to think, oh, it's the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And you're probably not going to give it a second glance, and that's a stupid thing to do. But I can understand it's probably because they've cleared the shelves so they have space for them, but at least put them in separate areas.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was Chris, aka The Mole. That was James Phoenix.
I was.
And joining us tomorrow, I think we're doing something tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we're going to be reviewing Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle.
Jumanji 2.
Jumanji 2, indeed.
Caught between a rock and a Kevin Hart place.
Pretty much. Also on Sunday, it will be our now monthly Pointless Conversation. So join us for that.
Yep. We're going to wet our lips on that one. But I won't tell you what the topic is until the day.